Hey, it's Todd Gross. How are you? I wanted to speak to you from one network marketer and internet marketer to another network marketer or internet marketer, whichever you are, somebody that has some experience. So often when you see these landing pages, they're so stock and standard. It's somebody talking about the actual service, like in this case, it's cell phone service, and that would be discussed, or it's talking in general about making money from home. Wouldn't you love to be on a yacht? That's not what I'm doing here. I'm speaking to you one-on-one so I could explain what Solavei, the company, is really about and why this is the exact time that you're going to want to move on it. First, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a meteorologist and broadcaster by trade, and I did that for over 20 years, but my internet marketing and network marketing became so substantial that the money was even better there than it was in television. So I only do television freelance now when I'm needed on a network level, okay? Now I'm doing internet marketing and network marketing. I was a leader in another MLM, and I had a problem. The problem was my downline only went down 10 levels, and it was hard to catch as it expanded because it expanded a good 30 or 40 levels down, and I could only catch it with a new business center so well. I mean, it just was impossible to keep up with it as it expanded. But when I heard about Solavei back in July, I heard it was an unlimited downline. But it's not really an MLM in the typical way. They do things in levels. So when you get a certain number of people, you get a reward, both a bonus and a monthly amount. And that can go all the way up to $20,000 per month as you get more and more people. Plus the bonuses of up to $38,500, and that's one-time bonuses as your network grows. But there's even more money in it than that because they also pay you on a two-tier affiliate system. So in other words, everyone that you invite, or every 3 people that you invite, you get $20 per month. And every 3 people that they invite, you get $20 per month. And there's even more rewards than that, but let's just leave it at that for now for the compensation. But obviously that's really exciting. But let me tell you what's even more exciting about the company Solavei. All right, you may have heard about it by now, that it's this phone service, okay? It's T-Mobile phone service that's unlimited everything. But it's really more than that. You see, the biggest companies in the country, I'm talking Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, Target, just unbelievable companies in the United States are backing Solavei. They're throwing gobs of money at it. In fact, when I was at their party back on September 25th, I think was the party date, and I've got to tell you, this thing was massive. They had CeeLo Green as the singer. They had rented out the entire museum, the music museum called the EMP, at the base of the Space Needle in Seattle. I can't even imagine how much that bash cost. And they flew their leaders, 400 of us. They flew in. They paid for our air flights. They paid for a good number of our hotels. It was just incredible. Now, this money that they're throwing at Solavei is because they're trying to prime the pump not only for this T-Mobile cell phone service that is being resold, but they're also trying to get into this whole idea of social commerce in general. So every one of these big companies has a stake in this. They want people to start purchasing their products as well, and they want them to do that without having to advertise. So they're trying to do social commerce where everything gets spread through Facebook and Twitter and social means by the members rather than have to advertise. That's the whole point, and that's direct sales as we've known it all along. But now what they're doing is the big companies are trying to get involved with this. So this is the #1 company in terms of being funded by the big guys in the United States. They're taking a gamble on this, they're putting a lot of money in it, and they've established this really incredible low-cost phone service. Now they keep running specials, and every time there's a special, people pile on. And there's a special now for only a few more days. Just started, and it's only going to run for a few days. And that special is free phone service for a month. And then if the person is able to sign up 3 people, they get free phone service for a second month plus they get their $20 per month because they got 3 people, plus they get a $50 bonus. When you figure all that out, that means that any individual that gets just 3 people, just 3, over the course of a year, when you average it out, they're paying only $20 a month for unlimited T-Mobile service, which includes everything, including the web, obviously data, and text, and voice, and roaming, and no contract, and no credit check. So it's an absolute no-brainer if you explain it right. And this is the time that people are getting it. They get it when they hear it's free for a month, and they get it when they realize they could get another month free by only getting 3 people. And then when they find out, in addition to that, they get paid even more money, I mean, this thing is now that you need to promote this. Now, there's one other thing you should know that makes this so cool. I think I told you it's unlimited width and unlimited depth, right, in terms of the downline, even though it's done in levels. But again, this is so attractive for anyone, even marketers like you and me, but even, let's say, a marketer who is just getting their feet wet. Because what they're hearing from you, all right, when you send them through the rest of the funnel that you're going to go through in just a moment, what they're hearing from you is that all they have to do is get discounted phone service, and they'll have the opportunity to spread the word and make money from this. They won't need anything else. The discounted phone service at $49 a month, and right now the first month is free, means that they will be getting, again, the unlimited everything, 4G data, better than what they're paying now, which is usually close to $100 a month, and it's a no-brainer. So, again, that's why we're so excited about this, is because it appeals to marketers, even those that are just starting, because they don't have to buy anything to get in. Instead, they have to save something to get in. Do you see the difference? They save by becoming part of the opportunity rather than losing money to become part of the opportunity. And that's huge. Now, there's really a whole lot more to it than that in terms of those big companies, but I'll let you discover that for yourself, because there's a lot of videos and a lot of information that we can send you to right now. So one of my team or one of my colleagues sent you here, or you may be here because of me. And at this point, what I'd just like you to do is just register right here on your right, so that we'll know who you are and you'll know who we are. And then you could continue to go through the process of watching these videos that explain a whole lot more about this opportunity and about this cell phone service as well. It's really exciting. Welcome aboard. Just register right there. I'm sure, like me, you'll want to get started.